Get ready, because the news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and we've got the hottest updates to keep you ahead of the curve. From groundbreaking tech advancements to major shifts in the global landscape, this is your essential briefing. We're diving deep into what's shaping our world, and you won't want to miss a single second. Let's go. First up, we're pulling back the curtain on Intel's latest processor architecture, revealing incredible core counts and significant performance leaps. What does this mean for the future of computing? We've got the inside scoop. Then, we're exploring a fascinating development in government investment and its potential impact on major corporations and their shareholders. Plus, get ready for a deep dive into the world of college football, where the next generation of quarterbacks is making waves. And finally, we're dissecting a new filing that sheds light on the complex risks and rewards tied to significant government stakes in private enterprise. You're watching Qualcomm Pulse, so hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for all the updates. Intel unleashes a core powerhouse. Get ready to witness a significant leap forward in processing power. Intel has just unveiled details about its upcoming 18A Clearwater Forest Xeon processors, boasting an astonishing 288 cores. This isn't just about more cores. Early reports indicate a substantial IPC, instructions per clock uplift, suggesting a major performance boost across the board. This revelation came during the prestigious Hot Chips event, a key venue for showcasing cutting-edge semiconductor technology. The sheer scale of 288 cores in a single processor architecture signals a new era for high-performance computing, potentially transforming everything from data centers and AI workloads to complex simulations and scientific research. The IPC improvement means that each core can do more work per clock cycle, leading to greater efficiency and speed. This dual advancement, more cores and more power per core, positions Intel to challenge competitors aggressively in the server and high-performance segments. The details emerging from Hot Chips suggest a meticulous design process aimed at maximizing both parallel processing capabilities and single-thread performance. This could translate into tangible benefits for businesses and consumers alike, offering faster processing for demanding applications and a smoother user experience for everyday tasks. The implications for the broader tech industry are immense, as advancements in CPU technology often drive innovation across software development, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. Analysts are already buzzing about how this new architecture will reshape the competitive landscape, potentially setting new benchmarks for performance and efficiency. The focus on the 18A process node also highlights Intel's commitment to advancing manufacturing technology, which is crucial for delivering these high-performance chips at scale. This announcement has sent ripples through the tech community, with many anticipating a significant shift in the server market. The potential for increased efficiency and power in data centers alone could drive substantial cost savings and performance gains for businesses globally. Hold on tight, because we're just getting started with the groundbreaking tech news. Next, we're diving into a story that blends high finance with geopolitical strategy as we examine a significant government stake in a major corporation. Government investment, a game changer for shareholders. In a move that could redefine the relationship between government and private enterprise, a significant stake has been taken in a major tech company, sparking debate about shareholder primacy. This isn't just a financial transaction, it's a potential paradigm shift, with implications that extend far beyond the company's balance sheet. The government's acquisition of a substantial stake, described as a down payment on a sovereign wealth fund, signals a new approach to national economic strategy, moving from privatization to a more active role in key industries. This strategy includes investments in critical sectors like rare earth mining and even a strategic reserve of seized cryptocurrency, showcasing a broad and ambitious vision for national economic leverage. For taxpayers, the question remains whether these investments will yield the anticipated benefits, especially in highly competitive global markets like AI, where the company in question currently lags behind key rivals. Critics suggest that such government involvement could position taxpayers as distressed asset investors, acquiring equity in companies facing significant challenges. However, the stake might offer the company crucial breathing room to execute a turnaround. The agreement's stipulation that the government will support the company in all shareholder votes, with limited exceptions, could significantly alter the dynamics for activist investors who rely on every vote to drive change. More broadly, it raises concerns for regular shareholders about how corporate boards will navigate the complex fiduciary duty to maximize shareholder value when a government entity, with its own agenda, becomes the largest shareholder. This unique alignment could embolden boards to make decisions that diverge from shareholder interests or, conversely, compel them to appease government priorities at the expense of profitability. The long-term consequences for corporate governance and market stability are yet to be fully understood, but this development undeniably marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of public-private partnerships. The market is closely watching how this unprecedented government involvement will influence corporate decision-making and the traditional balance of power between management, shareholders, and the state. This complex financial maneuver sets the stage for our next story, which delves into the detailed risks associated with such governmental influence. We're now examining a company's own filing that outlines the potential pitfalls of a government stake. Intel's filing reveals government stake risks. While major tech CEOs have publicly lauded the U.S. government's significant equity stake in Intel, the company's own filings paint a more cautious picture, detailing a spectrum of potential adverse effects. This move comes at a critical juncture for Intel, as it navigates intense competition in the AI and high-performance computing markets, where rivals like AMD are increasingly outperforming its offerings. The government's investment, reportedly amounting to $8.9 billion through grants and programs like the Secure Enclave Initiative, fundamentally alters Intel's financial structure. By converting future grant funding into common stock, Intel forfeits the benefit of reduced future operating costs, a crucial factor for a capital-intensive business. The SEC filing highlights a significant concern: the potential for future grants to also be converted into equity, or a reluctance from government entities to provide further support, could hamper expansion plans. Furthermore, Intel's substantial international revenue, which accounted for 76% of its income in the last fiscal year, faces potential headwinds. The U.S. government's prominent shareholder status could trigger additional regulations, obligations, or restrictions in foreign markets, potentially leading to issues like foreign subsidy laws. The company also anticipates adverse reactions from a wide range of stakeholders, including investors, employees, customers, suppliers, and foreign governments, alongside increased public and political scrutiny. This complex situation is underscored by Intel's long-standing global integration, exemplified by its Irish operations, which have benefited from strategic government partnerships. The filing implicitly questions whether the benefits of government backing outweigh the risks of increased regulatory complexity, potential market alienation, and the dilution of shareholder control, particularly as Intel strives to regain its technological edge against aggressive competition. The company's candid disclosure in its SEC filing underscores the delicate balance it must strike between leveraging government support and mitigating the inherent risks of such a prominent public partnership. From the intricate world of semiconductor finance, we're shifting gears to the electrifying domain of college football. Prepare for a breakdown of the top quarterback prospects poised to make their mark this season. College football's next generation of quarterbacks. The college football landscape is abuzz with anticipation for the upcoming season, and the quarterback position is at the heart of the excitement. While seasoned veterans are returning, the spotlight is increasingly turning towards rising stars and promising newcomers who are set to define the future of the sport. Arch Manning, despite limited game action, continues to capture immense attention, carrying the weight of his storied surname and the expectation of a breakout season as Texas QB1. Alongside him, a host of talented signal callers are generating significant buzz. Garrett Nussmeier of LSU and Cade Klubnik of Clemson are consistently praised by opposing coaches for their development and talent, with many predicting strong performances. Lanoris Sellers of South Carolina is noted for his physical gifts and dual-threat capabilities, drawing comparisons to Cam Newton, though some coaches remain cautious about his passing consistency. Aiden O'Connell, making a move to Oklahoma, is recognized for his all-around skills and leadership potential, provided he can maintain durability. The discussions also extend to promising talents like DJ Lagway at Florida, who has impressed with his arm strength and off-platform throws, and Carson Beck at Miami, whose mid-season struggles at Georgia have been a point of contention for some analysts, despite his clear talent. Other notable names include Sam Leavitt at Arizona State, who aims to build on a standout freshman season, Miller Moss at Louisville, seen as a strong system quarterback, Duke's Grayson Mensah, whose transfer has generated significant excitement, Haynes King at Georgia Tech, known for his toughness and improving accuracy, and Drew Aller at Penn State, a highly touted prospect facing pressure to perform in big games. The analysis also covers other key players like Illinois' Luke Altmaier, Indiana's Curtis Rourke, Washington's Michael Penix Jr., Oregon's Dante Moore, UCLA's Ethan Garbers, Arizona State's J.J. McCarthy, TCU's Chandler Morris, Kansas State's Avery Johnson, Iowa State's Rocco Becht, Baylor's Blake Shapen, Kansas' Jalon Daniels, and Utah's Cam Rising, each bringing unique strengths and narratives to the collegiate stage. This deep dive into the quarterback class of 2025 offers a comprehensive look at the talent poised to lead their teams and potentially shape the future of college football. With so many exciting young quarterbacks ready to make their mark, this season promises to be a thrilling showcase of talent and potential. And that wraps up our look at the college gridiron stars. Stay tuned as we bring you a rapid-fire recap of all the stories we've covered today. And that's a wrap on today's pulse-bounding updates. We saw Intel's massive 288-core processor, explored the complex implications of government stakes in corporations, dissected the risks detailed in Intel's own filings, and previewed the electrifying college football quarterback class. Don't miss out on any future breakthroughs. Hit that like button, subscribe to Qualcomm Pulse, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more. See you next time.